Hello from AmCat. What's happening? It's Brooke. Welcome to the Amateur Cat. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Brooke, and this channel is about all things writing. And so it's great to have you here. Today I'm going to talk about my experiences on Camp Nano. It is April 6th, 2021. The Camp Nano event, which is a group writing event, kicked off on April 1st, and it goes every April and every July. The biggest difference between Camp Nano and Big Nano, which is in November, is that you choose your own word count goal. So let me just back up. NanoWrimo. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying nano. Well, what is NanoWrimo? National Novel Writing Month. It's amazing. And frankly, it is responsible for me finishing my story. So what is it? Well, 750,000 plus writers of all types, right? It's not just for novelists. I'm a screenwriter. But in November, the goal is 50,000 words in 30 days. Yep. And you can do it. Honestly, it's 1,667 minutes a day. That's how many words you need to get. Now, there's a big holiday in the middle of November, as we all know, and so you got to really kind of plan. In addition to fast drafting an entire story, which 50,000 words basically is 300 pages. Now, novels can be longer, shorter than that, but generally speaking, that's what 50,000 words is, by my estimation. So, prior to that, we have Preptober, super fun. So you end up getting with a group, and essentially when you sign up for NanoWrimo, you join a region. I'm in the southwest Florida area, so Fort Myers, Naples, all that. But I might join, Tampa or Orlando. And if I don't join them as my regions, I can certainly join them as groups. And the more groups, the better, because the more encouragement, the more collaboration, the more people you meet, the more fun it is. And all of it's virtual. In past years, it was actual meet-in-person write-ins, but the virtual format has really taken off, and I personally love it. So you workshop all through October, and you write 50,000 words in November, and voila, you have got yourself a novel or a story. I'm a screenwriter, so that's what I did, and it's a pretty big achievement. But there's more than one opportunity. You can also write during Camp Nano in April and in July. And these three events take place every year and have been for a long time. Like I say, with Camp Nano, you choose your own word count. So you announce your project, you choose a region, you join some groups, and you start writing. For me, I am doing something entirely different for Camp Nano than what I did for regular Nano, Big Nano. For Camp Nano, I basically decided I'm going to write from an outline. That's it, which is a little uncomfortable, I gotta be honest, because I'm used to planning it all out, making the board, character, setting, free writing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I just made an outline, folks, and I use the Save the Cat method. That's something I will talk about on a separate video, but for Nano, basically that's what I'm doing. And every day I go in and I just pick up where I left off, and just guidepost, get from one beat to the next to the next. I know about how many pages I need to spend per beat. Some beats go quick, whatever. But I know that, by 12, this needs to have page 12, by page 25, etc., etc. I know that in my head, so I know how I'm tracking. And then at the end of the day, I kind of just, sketch out, what that, I kind of basically sketch out what I did for that beat. I'll slug, this scene, that scene. That got me to the next beat. And that's how I'm writing it. And I'll tell you why. I am really enthusiastic. I'm going to take it higher. I'm passionate about fast drafting. I think it is the way to write. Well, what's fast drafting? Fast drafting is when you say, I'm just going to white knuckle it and get to the end of this story. I'm going to set a daily word count and I'm going to hit it. And you know what I think really helps, which NanoWrimo I think really is good at, is write together, people. Writers don't have to write alone. So I write on Discord. When I joined my regions, they invited me to Discord channels. They invited me to a lot of other places, Facebook pages and Twitter, and we even had a couple writer chat Zoom calls. But to hit the day's word count, Discord is where it's at. So they invite you to their Discord, and then there you use a bot called Sprinto. It tracks your time and it keeps track of your word count. And boom, you just join up sprints. You get a notification when people are sprinting. Typically there's a calendar. That's why I think it's fun to join a number of groups, because you just never know when somebody's going to be sprinting on a day that fits for you. If these guys only sprint during times that you have a conflict, or one day out of the 5 that they're sprinting, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? You get on Discord, you join the sprint, and then in between, it's writer chat by text. Meanwhile, you're hitting that word count. You're sitting down and getting that story done. So, I love Nano. I hope that if you've not done Nano before, that you will go to nanowrimo.org and check it out. And look, it's April. You still have time to join it. There's people who are trying to just write 10,000 words. You got plenty of time to hit 10,000 words. Personally, I'm trying to write 20,000 because I think that's an appropriate number of words for a screenplay. So if you're a screenwriter, you still got plenty of time. I set my word count at 1,000 words a day, and I'm ahead. Believe it or not, I'm ahead. Look at that. So I have a 10-day margin in there where I might actually hit my NanoWrimo goal on day 20 of April. I'm very excited about that. And you know what? I have some buffer. I have some margin in case I go over. But the reality is, I know as I get closer to the 20th, this story better be almost done. So for a number of reasons, it's a great opportunity. I encourage you to join NanoWrimo. And like I say, I'm really trying something very different this time. I have planned and planned and planned. And you know what? I end up spending 6 months planning, and then guess what? The story doesn't get written. That doesn't help. That's not good. So, you know what? I encourage you, write a structure. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get from beat to beat, and then sit down and write. That's right, guys. Do it. Make it happen in the month of April. If not in the month of April and you need to think about it, or maybe dip the toe and say, okay, 1,000 words isn't that much, guys. You can do 10,000 words. Dip the toe. If it works, jump in for a bigger goal in July. And if that works, then get ready for big Nano. Because honestly, I think if you've been sitting there with a story that you want to tell and you haven't been able to get it out, it's just start but never finish. Fits in spurts but just dies out. It's really hard all on your own to get up at 5 in the morning or stay up late at night when you've got a day job, or just any other thing that you've got going on that's sucking up all your time. This will help you. This will help you, and it'll shift your mindset. It'll shift your mindset. I've got terrible writer's block. You know what? We talk about that. And I think I'm going to do a separate talk on that. But that's all for this one. I just wanted to say to everybody, check out NanoWrimo. And if you want to learn about fast drafting, I'm going to talk about that in a separate discussion. And we'll break that up. We'll break that topic open, right? We'll talk about what is fast drafting. How do you do that? Some of it's mindset. A little bit of that I just touched on. But that's the update today. I am exceeding my goal. It's day 6, and I'm at almost 7,000 words, 6,900 and something like that. I'm going, guys, and I'm having a great time. And I want you to do the same. This is AmCat, signing off. I hope to see you at the next video.